Hi, this is Claire Cook. I was speaking to a group of aspiring writers recently, and a woman asked me this. If an agent or editor asked me to send 50 pages of my completed manuscript, do I have to send the first 50? Why wouldn't you? I asked. Well, she said, I think my best writing is further along in the book. Yikes, I said. Okay, here's the thing. Agents and editors are amazingly busy. It's a buyer's market, and you're the seller. They have piles and piles of manuscripts awaiting their attention. So honestly, if your book doesn't grab them with your best writing pretty quickly, they'll just move on to the next book. Not to speak for agents and editors, since I'm neither, but they're probably not going to read more than a handful of pages before they make their decision. And I think the same is true for readers once your book is on the shelf. You have only a limited amount of time to seduce your readers before they dump you for another book. That probably sounds a little sexier than it actually is, but my point is, you've got to start strong. I personally never get this right on the first draft myself. Of course not. That would be way too easy. But here's a trick I've learned. Usually there's one scene in the early pages that everybody loves. So try moving it up and see if you can start the book right there. You might find that you really didn't need a lot of that beginning stuff anyway, or you can work it in later as backstory. I did that with my new novel, Summer Blowout. Here I am reading one of the final drafts to a group of aspiring writers.
Lipstick is my drug of choice. I grabbed a tube of NARS Catfight, a rich, semi-matte nude mauve, on my way out of the salon. Easy access is one of the perks of the beauty business. There were lots of cars in the parking lot, but I saw him almost as soon as I pushed the door open. He was sitting in the driver's seat, leaning back with his eyes closed. I was surprised I couldn't hear that big fat snore of his all the way from here. I was across the parking lot before I knew it. I had a large chocolate brown shoulder bag with me, and I swung it sideways to gain some momentum. Then I picked up speed and hurled it at the windshield as hard as I could. My ex-husband jumped like he'd been shot and crashed his head into the window beside him. In that instant, I understood every wronged woman who would ever run over her husband or cut off his penis. I'm sorry, we're really getting into that. I apologize to you.
You're making me nervous.
We have a theme, huh?
I think I might be early.
Oh my goodness.
So, there's the reaction I was hoping for. The reader, or agent or editor, is hooked and can't wait to read more. Does Bella's life get better? Will she ever speak to her half-sister Sophia again? Does she actually cut off her ex-husband's? Never mind. Anyway, make sure the book you're writing has a strong start, and I hope this tip helps you get there. Keep writing, and don't forget to check out my Aspiring Writers page at clairecook.com, too.